With elections due later this year in Zimbabwe, debate around politics is increasing. And like in previous years, Zimbabweans, particularly the youth, are taking to social media to air their views. The country has an estimated youth population of 67%, and local politicians are taking to online platforms like Twitter, Facebook and WhatsApp to communicate with the youngsters who could have a major say in determining the election outcome.
The last election in 2008 saw a meager 18% turnout by voters aged between 18 and 30. As the majority of the country's population, there have been concerted efforts to encourage them to go and cast their ballots this time round.
But the bottom line
to do this, politicians and electoral support networks are speaking to the youths in the language they understand.
Twitter has become very popular, obviously with the increase of smartphones. Although we're a developing country, I think technology is something that we want to hold on to and we catch on to quite quickly. So you'll find Twitter is a very, very active platform. There's actually, lots of different forums that are held online where young people get to talk about their concerns. Then, of course, we've got Facebook and we've got our radio shows where young people get to call in, and we call in the movers and shakers, those that are making the decisions for us at the top. We get them in and we put them on the spot and we say, look, what are you doing for us? You can also tweet me.
This weekly radio show targeting first-time voters receives over 100 responses per episode. The host tells me youths are interested in political affairs and in participating in the next elections. I asked her the topics that are dominating discussion.
Young people want employment above everything. And they also want their money that they were promised by the government from the youth fund.
The fund was a kitty set aside for aspiring business people to start up projects. Many called it a ZANU-PF campaign gimmick. But gimmicks or none, this time round, politicians realized the need to engage with their potential voters. The reason why a number of cabinet ministers and MPs have set up Facebook or Twitter accounts. In order to avoid the apathy of previous elections, the likes and followers need to be converted into actual votes.
It takes one's deliberate action to ultimately go and vote. But there is potential that if one is brave enough to talk politics, that's the normal way, to talk politics on Facebook, the next thing, that person will be courageous enough to go and vote.
Activists are targeting to register 1 million new voters this year. Already ongoing voter registration programs have witnessed a large groundswell from the youths. The influence of social media on politics is undisputed. And in Zimbabwe's next election, it's likely to take center stage as political parties try to tap into a new breed of voters for whom social media is the in thing. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.